it's unboxing time. What? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I have all the boxes right here. So technically I already did the unboxing, but you know, there are boxes inside of the boxes, so we gotta, you know, okay. Before I do that, I gotta address something. So, okay. Where the heck have I been? So I just recently graduated from college, class of 2021. And because of that, I've been applying to jobs. I've been looking at different news stations around my city. I've considered even going to LA for some opportunities over there potentially, getting connections, doing some smaller projects for my family and friends. So there's just been a bunch of stuff that's been happening these past couple of months that I haven't really had time to do YouTube. But I'm here now and I have some great news. I just recently purchased some brand new camera equipment that I'm very excited to unbox today. Like I'm really excited. I'm actually kind of sweaty. So now you're wondering, where the heck is all the stuff? Well, as you can see, right here. Let's do this. So let's first start off with the Sony NPF battery charger. I know it's just a charger, but so this is the charger. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we got here. So this is one of the plugs. I guess if you want to plug it into a wall of some sort. Okay, so this is the car mount if you want to charge it through a car. Oh, it's pretty cool. Then we have right here the actual battery charger. So it's by a company, Ultimax. Let's see right here. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, I actually do have a couple of those chargers already. So as you can see, these are the chargers. You know, they can plug through an outlet or through a car, you know. I mean, you can never have too many batteries as a filmmaker, you know. You just are constantly filming and, you know, running through power and all that. So it's good to have a lot of batteries as well as a lot of battery chargers. So that is the charger. Alrighty, let's move on. Now we have the NPF batteries. So let's get these open. Oh boy, it's one of those tough plastics, you know, freaking. All right, well, I'm gonna need some scissors to open these, so. There we go. Okay. All right. Right here, we got our Sony NPF batteries. Pretty standard, you know. Supposedly these last a lot longer with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. I believe they said around an hour these are supposed to last for one battery, but I also got the battery grip, which we'll open later. And instead of one battery, you're actually using 3 batteries at the same time. So really you're filming about 3 hours. So these are the Sony NPF batteries. Again, pretty standard, but hey, again, you can never have too many batteries. Okay, now that we got that, let's move on to the SanDisk Ultra SD cards. So each one is 64 gigabytes, which is pretty good. So these are much quicker SD cards. I've owned like a variety of SD cards. I have a couple of SanDisk. I think the biggest one I had was probably like a 16 gigabytes. So it doesn't really take too much space because I don't record for long periods of time. But these are supposedly much quicker when it comes to, you know, importing the footage, and it can hold a bunch of more space. Because with the brand new camera I own, it can accept SD cards, it can accept CFast cards. You could even hook it up via USB-C to go straight into an SSD drive. But again, I wanted to just keep it simple and just use standard SD cards. So now let's just put these off to the side and let's get into the next product. I just realized I had all this garbage here from the NPF battery. Okay, so now we have the Techstar SGC 600. So the reason I went with this microphone instead of just the typical Rode VideoMic Pro or Pro Plus is because, well, I already spent a lot of money with the other camera equipment. So I wanted to find something that wouldn't break the bank, but is still solid, clean audio. So I did some research and I saw that the Techstar SGC 600 was a pretty solid choice. Right here. So this here is the actual microphone. Again, Techstar SGC 600. So we have right here a split adapter. So I guess you could hook it up to one end and then you can monitor the audio. That's a pretty cool thing they added. So yeah, going back to the microphone, we have right here 0 dB. We have here a plus 10 dB and then a negative 10 dB, depending on how much gain you want to put in to the actual microphone input. Okay, so now let's move on to our next product, the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter f1.8 lens. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The reason why I'm excited for this lens is because it's f1.8, which means that it lets in a lot of light, and also the aperture is consistent, which you don't normally find a zoom lens like that, or at least they're like really, really expensive. I mean, this was also pretty expensive. So here we have the actual box here. We have some notes. And now we have the lens. What I really like is that this lens actually comes in its own little case, which is really nice. And let's just open this up here. Oh yeah, oh boy. So yeah, then we'll put that here for now. And now we have this. Oh, so this is the lens hood that it comes with to block out any like sunlight and stuff. So that's really cool. Now we have the actual lens. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Pretty hefty. Yeah. Hefty, hefty, hefty. My goodness. Wow. Let's see if we put the lens here. Wow. My goodness gracious. Would you look at that? Wow. So let's open up the lens hood right here. And let's see if we can attach this right here. Yeah. Wow. So you could see that right here. Now it's time for the camera. Or, well, the camera battery grip. So, you know. Yes. So as I said, this is the Blackmagic Pocket Camera Battery Pro Grip, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. It works compatible with that. Yeah. Let's see right here. Yes. Here we go. Wow. I think that's all it comes with. Just the battery grip. Yep. So we have that right there. And again, this is a really nice addition that they added to the 6K Pro because it triples the amount of battery life. So as you can see, there's a little hinge right here that I believe you can just pull out, and yeah. So this right here is where you can attach the NPF batteries, one right there, and then you would just slide it in here, twist the knob here, close it there to tighten, and then you use these quarter threads to attach to the Blackmagic Pro, 6K Pro, and tighten it up here. I knew that when I was going to buy this camera, I should get the battery grip because, again, who knows how long I'll be filming one day or something like that. So it's good to have as much battery life as possible. Now it's time for the... Oh, now it's time. Oh my goodness. The Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. It films Blackmagic RAW, ProRes. It accepts those SD cards, SD card XC and XC Plus or 2, CFast cards, as I said. It comes with DaVinci Resolve Studio, which is an editing application. So that's like an extra plus because I used to use Premiere Pro, but now that I ended college, my subscription would not be valid anymore. So now I have this as a backup, which is really awesome. 13 stops of HDR, dual ISO, up to 25,600. I mean, that is a really big ISO, but of course it has its native ISOs at 400 and 3200. So you really don't want to go that high up because then your image will get really noisy, but it's theirs. So a very big addition that they have are built-in ND filters from 2 stops, 4 stops, and 6 stops, which is just, oh man. Because when you're filming outdoors, it can get like really bright, and with my older camera, I had to purchase, ND filters or variable ND filters. And again, that just adds a bit more, but the fact that these are built in, so you don't got to worry about buying, ND filters or stuff like that. I mean, you can always buy filters if you want to do like a black pro mist or like a just any type of filter you want to add on your lens, you could still do that. But the fact that these ND filters are built in is just really awesome. Turn this over right here like this, and let's see, we have right here some additional wall adapters depending on different countries. So that's actually pretty cool that they added that in. So they have right here a camera strap. I know a lot of people say that they don't use this, but I actually like camera straps because it can just give me some more stability, especially when you're like handheld and stuff like that. A little like welcome booklet. It also has a Blackmagic design sticker, so that's really nice. I might put this on like my MacBook Pro or something. That's really cool. Now we have the license key for DaVinci Resolve 17 Studio. I mean, this is just really awesome that Blackmagic included this. Just free editing software, and it's not only for editing, it's also for colorists, audio. Again, this is really cool. Works for Mac, Windows, Linux. So yeah, this could be my new editing software. Oh, look at that. And it also comes with another Sony NPF batteries. So now I got like freaking like 10 of these things. And then we have right here the wall charging mount. So again, just like with all of those adapters that you saw earlier, these ones, it can again plug into your wall depending on the type of outlet it has. Oh my goodness. Wow. My goodness. As you can see here, it includes a mic jack and a headphone jack. It has a full HDMI. Again, really awesome. It has right here a USB-C. So again, like I said, you can plug in, you know, straight to an SSD drive. It has 2 mini XLR inputs. Really cool. And this right here is the LCD screen. So as you can see, it flips out like this, up and down. Has the ND filters, buttons right here. Like I said, they're built in. And then a couple of other buttons here. And I could potentially do a whole breakdown of this camera, but I mean, so this is just an unboxing, but you know, I mean, I'm just, wow. Okay, so this is everything. I think that's everything. There's a whole bunch of boxes and stuff here. So, wow. I mean, this is like really, really awesome. And now that I have this equipment, I mean, I just like literally like right now, as soon as I'm done with this, I just want to go out and film something. Oh my goodness gracious. So anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah.